All right, what's going on, everybody? It's the FASTBREAK podcast, episode 17. We're back in the building here with Mo, Justin, and Tim. Caleb had to run out for a second. We still hoop, so we're all active still. Well, they are. I'm not yet again, but
it's like riding the bike, right?
Huh?
It's like riding the bike, you said.
Yeah. Got to get back on it.
My boy E said, he asked us the other day on three-way. He said yesterday, he was like, what's some good basketball shoes?
I said, what shoes y'all wearing?
And it didn't dawn on me until the next day. I was like, no, it was the day before yesterday.
It was the day before yesterday. You called me yesterday.
I called him. I was like, I don't know if I was drunk or asleep or whatever, or dreaming. I was like, did you ask what kind of shoes that we were hooping in? He was like, yeah. And I was like, does that mean, are you implying that you about to start hooping? Because he ain't played since the pandemic.
Yeah.
Hey, but we gotta get my man right here, Tim, some props, dog. Came back from 3 months hiatus. 2 September. Oh, September. Never mind. I mean,
was you tired yesterday?
That was today.
It was today. You tired?
First day.
Yeah, I was tired.
I already know.
He hit some shots though. He hit some tough shots.
I already know the way my body's set up. Cause I was trying to explain it to my wife. She was like, you just go get back out there. I was like, I got to make sure I get in shape first because of the competitiveness in me. I already know I'm going to do something that physically I'm not ready to do. And it happens every single time.
Yeah, a lot of do got some of the most excuses every time we
No.
like, man, my ankle. I woke up.
Yo, but look,
My hamstring.
I woke up, my ankle.
But now you know what's crazy though.
And that's crazy because I still be busting your tail. So that's like crazy.
I was
That's
telling
crazy. That's crazy.
I was telling my wife this though, man. Like she always be like, oh, like I'm sore, I'm always hurt, stuff like that, you know. And one day I was like, like you're not old, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like you always aching, yo. Like it kind of made me mad, like. You know, because I'm just like, yo, like, bro, like, you're only 33. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I was telling her, I'm like, yo, like, you got, like, guys like Vince Carter, Jamal Crawford, Brady.
42.
People were playing in the NBA to their
Joe Johnson
44, you know what I'm saying?
is, like, still in shape.
Still going crazy. I'm like, yo, like, I should be able to pick up at a high level this time I'm 50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least getting, like, 3 points a game until I'm 50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I'm trying to get back to.
I'm like, yo, like, you got to take care of yourself, dog.
Nah, my injury, I had a lot of injuries happen from the military though.
Yeah,
So PTing, playing I like a pulled hamstring, and then hooping too at the same time. So hurt my Achilles, hurt my calf, and then I had to get ready for a PT test and a deployment. Came back too fast, hurt my knee, and so that just compounded stuff.
I tore my left hamstring so bad I was on crutches for 6 months. And then I was rehabbing, or when I came back, then I tore my right one 3 months later because my right one was overworking itself.
That's what I'm saying. That's what happened to my hip.
As I was rehabbing, it was picking up the slack. You know, I was always on my right leg all the time. It's
scary. That's what scares the thing that scares me is my Achilles. That's the thing that scares me because it's never gone away. Since I heard that one time, I still feel that pain like every time that I hoop or every time I run and stuff.
Man, got the same thing.
So so that scares me because I met a guy where I work at now when we was in the gym hooping. Then he's an old guy, but he said it happened to him. He tore both his Achilles, and he was like done for a while. And now he's like hot. When he's running, he like be hobbling. Like I'm like I can't be that. I can't.
So the gym that I lift weights at the Y, and it's this. You know how you go, you be lifting for a while, you see the same people.
Yeah.
Eventually, you like, hey, what's up, brother? You know what's up?
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
So it's this one Italian guy in there, and I was doing legs one day, and then he came in there, and he gave me this workout. And basically, like, you stand, like, on the balls of your feet, you know, with the bar, and as you come up, you push. But the whole time you on your feet like this, right? All the time you're on the balls of your feet. And what he was saying was people have a lot of knee injuries and ankle injuries because they got weak feet. You know, and that's kind of like, you know, like what your Achilles like. And then he was breaking it down, saying, like, yo, like, you got to work on, like, your entire, you know, basically, like, the older you get, basically, like, the older you get, it's not about the major, you know, like bones or whatever, or ligaments. It's like the smaller ones that's going to go.
Yeah.
You know, so he was saying, like, you got to strengthen, like, your feet and your ankles. And he be doing stuff to get his ankles going like this. And I'm like, dog, like, what are you doing, yo? He like a Navy SEAL. I don't know. He was in the Navy for like 20-something years. But it's stuff like that, yo. Like, you got to work.
Because all it takes is one person to say something to me that I don't like, and they trash, and I'm going to go. My mind is there, but the body may not be there.
He funny, bro.
I'm serious. That's just
Nah,
me.
nah,
I just know myself. I just know myself.
Nah,
Like Tim was talking about last time. Anytime I go to the gym and I'm just gonna go here and work out.
Oh, yeah,
If the ball is there dribbling,
that's why I don't take my
the
shoes.
competitive nature in me is like, let's go hoop.
Yeah.
So I can't ever get back where I want to be because I'm like, let's get to it.
Yeah.
So I just know myself.
I know during the pandemic we had some crazy sessions
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
at Mo's. All of us and Caleb at Caleb's gym.
Yeah. That's what,
I know we always talk about professionals and collegiate players in high school on this show, but what do y'all think your strongest aspect of your game is? And just to give some type of clarity, I think everybody here played some type of extended basketball beyond high school. So, Tim, let's start. I think I started with you last time. E, Tim, what do you think your strongest
Strongest?
part of your game is?
Dang, that's a good question.
I think
Tim is like
mid-range.
Tim is like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Apparently, in every sport,
the football, basketball.
lacrosse.
I mean, that is true. That is.
Lacrosse, chess, ping pong,
It's in my genes.
cooking.
Yeah. But, I don't know. Probably, I would say the older I got, probably my mid range, I guess.
Yeah, I said that mid range.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's probably my favorite thing.
Jay Burt, I'm going to disagree whatever you say.
I know you always do. You always do. You always do. It's probably shooting. That's
Deep shooting, dude.
yeah, deep shooting. Yeah, deep threat.
I don't know. I was just all around. Like I'm not saying that in like I'm good at.
I'm gonna be honest with
stuff.
you. So when I think it was the first time I played with you in a while during the pandemic,
Yeah.
and we was playing King of the Court, you surprised me a couple times being shifty
Yeah.
more than I thought you actually were, and you actually had you actually had good moves, like footwork.
Yeah.
Like your footwork was actually pretty good for you to say I don't play ball a lot.
Yeah.
And for me, for us to come out, we play ball all the time. So for me, like seeing you, I was just kind of like, oh, I said snap. Like I remember I told Caleb, I was like, dang, I said Elijah kind of shifty a little bit, bro. Like you gotta like
Appreciate that.
yeah. So
Put in work on it. Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah, so I think I was all around. I didn't do anything like exceptionally well, but I could do a little bit. I could shoot mid range,
Yeah,
get to the cup.
craftiness too, though.
and, yeah,
Like,
That shot though,
like
when he bring that
super
shot back though,
yeah,
it's kind of hard to block that shot.
yeah.
Scratch his
There was sometimes I was like that close. I'm like, how in the world is this man making this?
Yeah. I don't know how to make it.
What do they say? Who do they say you used to shoot like?
I don't remember.
probably like Bill.
All those people that probably said that I was better.
Who?
I was better than all of them.
Well, it was a guard. I can't remember.
Yeah. Whoever said that back in the day, I was probably better than them. So,
Dude, what if they just were legit giving you a comparison? They weren't trying to hate.
nah, you know where it was like where we played.
Well, I know
Everything
a lot of
was a
haters.
hate. Everything was a hate. There was no. If they didn't compliment you, they was hating on you. That's just how it was.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, on our side.
All right, superstar. Come on, tell
Honestly,
us.
I like other people telling me what I do better. You know what I'm saying?
You already know what it is.
Oh my goodness.
Because
He's shooting clearly.
Because it's going to be biased if I say it. You know what I'm saying?
It's shooting.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, but I'm a threat going to the rack too.
No.
Oh,
Dog, you hear this man? He said, listen to what he said. He said, I'm pretty good at shooting. Dog, that's an understatement.
I didn't say that.
You just said that.
I said I'm pretty good. I said I think I'm a. I thought I just said I'm a threat going to the hoop too.
You said, but you just said before that, you said, I'm pretty good at shooting.
That's what
But
you
I'm a,
Oh, I didn't know.
you're excellent at shooting.
Yeah.
Like,
appreciate
it's
that.
not,
Nah, for real.
he knows that.
All right. I mean, I might be good at shooting, but
You're really good at
but
shooting, yo.
I think I'm really good at going to the right. If
Morris
Why you hit
is
I'm not getting hacked.
Morris is the
Matter of fact, I think I had a tough lay on.
No, you had a tough miss today. You had a tough miss today.
No, I did not
Yes,
miss
you
that.
did.
I remember you had the lay.
No,
I didn't see the lay.
I will call.
I didn't
I'm
see
telling
it.
you, smoked that
right
joint
now.
today. Mo, you came in nice move, bro. And you smoked it. You know you ain't got no lift.
I
Bro,
missed it. I missed it.
I swear.
You had less lift than I got.
I went like,
no,
it was a fadeaway going through. It was a fadeaway.
No, I know that. It was nice. I'm saying,
And
it
I
was
cashed it.
No. What I'm saying, yeah, it was a runner. Like you was coming across. That was tough.
Yeah.
You took the contact.
Yeah.
Boom, yeah. Then used it. Boom. But I'm talking about the joint. You came from the right side. From the right side, you came to the left and smoked it.
Yeah, he
I
talking
don't
about
remember that
No,
one.
no, the one that
It was actual
the one that
layup.
it was me, you, and what happened? I told you, I said use your right. I said use your right hand, and Mike.
We were on teams.
We was on teams, yeah. I can't, because Mike, I guess Mike contested a shot, and when you said that, Mike was almost gonna
Oh
block
yeah,
it.
because I did a reverse.
Yeah,
it
you
was
did a
reverse.
reverse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if I would have went straight, then that would have been either a hard foul or he would have
Or
blocked
block,
it.
yeah.
That's why I
that's
went
what I'm
reverse.
saying, but when you came across the lane, it was super nice. I wasn't on the court then. Yeah,
It was on you.
Because I was
It
like,
was on you. It wasn't. You were
wasn't
checking me
on
the
the
first game.
court.
You were checking me the first game, bro.
Mo, you only had 1 point in that game. Whenever you
See,
hit the
this
good
is
shot,
this
yo.
is why I can't get back on the court until I'm physically ready, because it's gonna be lace them up. Let's go.
I'm saying, no, I'm saying that game, and that's why that shot was. I was like, yo, it's crazy how Mo ain't made that all game. And then,
Bro,
and then
that was. I remember you checking me. That was the one that I went across in the lane.
I was not on the court for that, bro.
Bro, I swear.
I promise you, I was, because as a matter of fact, whenever you did,
Who
that,
was it on there?
I was on the sideline. I was like, dang, that was not. It was tough. I don't know.
Were you on the first game?
Yeah.
Because that was the first game
No,
that I scored.
Mo, that was not the first game, dude. Mo,
Nah, that was
the first game.
Mo.
We lost. We lost.
We did
not
lose.
do that the first game.
We lost
dude.
to you.
Yeah, I know.
Squad and lost.
Yeah,
That's how bad it was today, dog.
But okay, but I'm saying going back to your, because you out of line for this, man, dude. Look, you out of line for that because I'm like, yo, it's because it's not even close, dude. Because the shot you made today, dog, was like an NBA shot because because Sho had screened me and Ferb had like fought over. He was over, but not like, you know how, and that's how it is in the league. Like you could be there and not be there. You know, and that's how it was. And you really didn't have like a lot of space. You made it, and then y'all went up 6-5 and then winning the game.
I will say,
Yeah,
I will say,
That was the team that it was me.
No, I'm saying like that was the third game.
Okay.
That was,
I will say to Moore's credit, he is a good driver of the basketball. I said it before, but growing up, we used to like get to the cup because he could get. He's a good finisher when he actually decides to go there. I don't know. He probably does it more now, but back in the day, he didn't do it as much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
But
that's athletic.
he was a good finisher, but like to your point, all he needs, he don't even need a space
Yeah,
of
that's what
air.
I'm saying, yeah.
And like for him to even say that is like.
that's what I'm saying.
I've known him for 18 years. He's the best. Every floor we've gone to, he's been the best shooter on the
that's what I'm
floor.
saying.
Clearly,
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
clearly.
said. That's
I'm
what
sorry. I'm sorry, Justin.
got that on- hope-
That's like
Yo,
blood.
that's crazy. Oh, that's right, blood.
That's
Yeah,
like blood.
That's right,
Like,
blood, bros. I forgot about
if
that.
I got to put my life on the line, Morris gonna hit 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? That's
I hope you got that on the camera though. Whenever you said driving to the basket, we both were like, no.
yeah.
I love Mo, bro, but I don't know about that drive to the basket.
Nah, for real, yo.
If I can get
No.
Any type of
no.
shape.
I will say this though. I'll stop
one
you in
said
tracks
you
about this
can't.
one.
No, that's not
The drive for the mid range, I'll give you that.
That's not the conversation.
I'll give you that. I give you the drive for the mid range. So for the back down, the midi you do every single time to turn around. You know,
And nobody's blocking that turnaround.
No one's
for
blocking.
some reason.
There's only been one at the gym that we play at, and that's Tay, because Tay is longer, of
Tay
course.
taller.
He's taller, so that's the only thing. But it is pretty tough to get.
You've
to
been doing that turnaround over people taller than us for years. And I don't know how he get off
I don't
something.
know how you get it sometimes.
Tay 37 too.
Because it's not even like when he shoot, he jump all the way off the
37?
ground.
Yeah.
No, he's not. No way.
Tay's
Nah,
pushing
yo.
40.
That's crazy.
I asked
bro.
him I asked him
This
2
man out
weeks ago.
here.
That's amazing, yo.
That's crazy.
You know what?
LeBron.
I could see it when I look at him though.
But he said he work out a lot though.
Nah, yeah, he do.
I
You
gotta
can
get
tell, bro. It's
I feel like it's more genetic though, to be
his
honest.
lateral quickness, dog, to be that tall.
Now
yo.
you see why I hate when he guards me.
Yeah, he's tough.
And a matter of fact, I think he said he only played 1 year.
1
high
year
school
at Booker T.
basketball At Booker T.
And they said they chopped him. That's what they said.
Well, he was like a head case, probably.
Something was.
I don't know.
I don't know what happened, but he said he had issues with the coaches.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, probably a head case.
Yeah.
I mean, not like you say in a bad way,
yeah,
but
bad way, yeah.
Matter of fact, I think he said he got hurt. I think he got hurt.
Elijah, he's about
6'4".
6'4", 6'5".
Jump out the gym.
Nah, it's not even that. He's long.
Arms are long.
Arms are long. So when he comes and guards me, it's just like I have to protect the ball,
hate players
and
like
I gotta
that.
back
It's the
up.
most annoyingest
So
thing ever.
today he had me like, did you see how far he had me from the perimeter? This thing was crazy. Like he was pushing me out. So I was trying to drive back, but then I didn't want to get too close because I know he can reach and he can get that good extra reach.
You know what the funny thing is
Y'all
about Tay
walk him
though?
down.
Shout out to my guy Tay, man. This dude is 6'4", 6'5", 37 years old, and will pick you up full court.
Full
Nah,
court.
he got energy. Yeah, yeah.
And
yo.
stay with you the length
He
of the
jumps every screen.
Yeah,
court. He
every screen.
rebounds everything outside of Byron.
yeah.
Like, I've never like, you know,
The MIDI is crazy.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I show respect, but I don't like give a lot of high praise because I always feel like I'm the best, you know, just being competitive. But sometimes when credit is due, like, you know, real recognize real. Like, Tay is one of those guys like, hey, bro, if we on the same team, we winning.
Yeah, he's
You know
good.
what I'm saying? And I don't mind taking the seat back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, but what's the name did a good job on him today? Nod?
Nah, it did.
Yeah.
Nod did a real good
Nod
job.
is a rebound
Yeah,
king
Nod-
too.
yeah, Nod.
Round mound Nod. Round mound.
Nod
Shout
did
out my
tough-
boy Nod, man.
Nod
He
did
had
a
a tough
tough
bucket
job.
too. It was a
That,
step back. Yeah.
That step back.
Same
was.
leg.
Same leg?
Same
Oh,
leg.
God.
Lefty.
I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Hold on.
I was surprised.
Nod.
I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
What? This man out here step back.
Bro, that was
And he don't
tough.
shoot. Elijah, he don't shoot at all, bro. Like, you would look at him like, oh, he ain't shooting that. And he'll pull it.
Caleb had a nice step back on Byron.
Oh, yeah, that top of the key.
my goodness.
I was on the side looking. He hit that.
Yeah.
Oh my
And I
god.
said, oh, yeah,
It was
that's tough.
It was a side step.
No, but no, it
was a
was
step
like
back.
it was like a vertical.
It was like a
Yeah,
vertical size.
yeah.
Yeah.
vertical like.
I remember that.
But it was crazy.
It was
Oh,
crafty.
See, I'm about to get back right.
It was crafty.
Got to, man.
yeah.
Just, you know, real quick, man. You know, just because
That
people on the
was
sideline, man. Appreciate it.
that was crazy.
Oh, hold on.
You said you got to put it on YouTube.
I'm gonna rewind it. Man, that Bluetooth is clutch.
That's Tim.
Look who's checking me. Oh shit. That's the one you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
the one.
Yeah, that's the one he was talking
That's
about.
the
I
one.
thought you was talking about going to the lane.
Woke up footage.
I'm like, that's the one.
You gotta have ammo. On that.
You gotta we'll keep a clip.
Yeah,
Tim's a good defender though. I will say that, man.
that was the one.
But yeah, outside of that, man, we had a good hoop session.
Nah,
Good hoop
it was
session.
good.
It was a dope day, man. Like seeing the OG Sam, like just from
Oh,
the
yeah,
beginning,
yeah.
man. Like
Yeah.
if you get a chance, you gotta meet Sam. He's about to retire from Norfolk PD, and today, you know, we just had an idea of getting him a retirement gift. I think he's been with them for 31 years.
Which is nuts. It's
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's a long
And,
time.
you know, no matter, like I said, man, no matter what you think about law enforcement or whatnot, he's one of the good guys. You know what I'm saying?
right,
He's
right.
down to earth. You know what I'm saying?
OG.
Oh, he's a real OG. Born and raised in Norfolk, I think.
Nah, yeah, we done. I done known Sam so long. Like even my kids. Like when I bring my kids to the gym, like they
Yeah.
run up to him.
Yeah.
You know, that's the craziest thing. Like
Yeah, he's like
crazy.
that uncle. He's like
Yeah.
an uncle,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You know, we gave him a little retirement gift. I ain't never seen Sam in that light.
Nah,
He
for
got
real.
emotional.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, we saw it.
He started
Yeah,
going.
I knew it was gonna
Yeah.
It was kind of funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "Dang, come on, man, hold
Here
on,
it go.
get
Here
myself
it go.
together."
Yeah. Here
that
it
was
go.
that was
Nah,
pretty.
for real, you think
That was
about it.
organic, man. It was.
Cause
pretty
I
tight.
got man, I go through my phone sometimes. And I look at pictures. I got pictures of my kids that's now like this when they were like in the car seat as babies, like on Booker T bleachers. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
it's like I'm telling you, it's been like that.
Had your
long.
kids in the bleachers?
I remember you used to
know
bring
what
your
I'm saying?
daughter up
Yeah,
there.
I'm saying just sitting on the joint, bro.
okay.
Like,
Like, dang,
you know
dog.
what I'm saying? Like, like
Yeah,
it's
right. I said, I got to play ball today.
I think they used to. This is before I even started hooping with them. They were going to either Fairlawn.
Yeah, Indian River, Indian River.
Yeah.
Indian River, yeah.
They've been at it for a while.
Nah, yeah, I've been there. Like, yeah.
I started going during the first wave of Booker T.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
And I got blessed. Mo brought me in.
yeah, got Caleb in there, got Byron in there,
Got Byron. Najee.
Najee,
Dre.
Dre,
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Dre was
The
on
whole
today
crew.
too.
and Kuzar got me
Dre
in
was
there.
on
He was
today.
doing.
Nah, he was. I don't think Dre missed all day.
Nah, he
Nah,
did.
Dre had two pivotal plays.
Yeah, I don't think Dre missed all day.
No, I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
when we that game, matter of fact, or no, the game after that, man.
Dre was knocking them joints down.
Knocking him
dog.
down. First game?
I'm talking
Dre
about,
Fleming.
I'm talking about the play where the ball was rolling. So I had a turnover because of Tay, Havoc Tay, and I tried to like take my foot and grab the ball and roll it to Dre, which I was successful, and then Dre was like looking at it and was.
Oh, it was on this
backing up.
side. It was
The far end.
Yeah,
It was at the
yeah.
far end. He was backing up. He was like, my mind's telling me to jump at it, but my body wouldn't let me. I'm like,
Dre's a funny person.
yeah,
He's a funny
that's my
person,
guy.
yo.
So since we on fast break, how crucial do y'all think like basketball has been in y'all life up until this
Crucial,
this point?
definitely. It's been to me. It's like I tell people all the time, man. It's more than just like it's more. People say it to me all the time when I tell them I play ball all the time. They say, "Oh, it's ball is life," and I'm like, "I'm be honest with you, it's more than just ball is life because, like, I've been that person to where it relieves like stress from my mind, my mental, like, and it helps me to be able to concentrate and leave everything at the court and be like, you know what, like, all right. Everything. I just left everything there. I can go back to the crib now. I can concentrate on A, B, and C. And I have the love for the game, man. It's the first love, man. It's always been with me. It's in the family. Like I was telling Tim, like, you know, my cousin, he brought it into us, and then my uncle brought it in. So my cousin Alonzo, he put it into the family, and then just like, hey, listen, like, you know, everyone can do certain things. Everyone may not go pro. And then it was just kind of like, it was kind of hard to accept as a kid because you're like, oh, I want to go pro. I want to go pro. Yeah. But it's just like he tells you that you can use it to get you certain places in life. And to be honest with you, I use basketball to get me to certain places in life. Yeah. And like it's friendships, careers, knowing people. Like I met all y'all through what? Hooping. Yep. Like I met Mo through hooping. I met Tim through hooping. And then I met you. I met Mo first, and then I met you second, and then I met Tim, and then I met Caleb as well. So it was just like, man, I played against Caleb like so many times, bro. It's crazy. Like I'm like, what? And now me and Caleb like, you know, bestest friends, and like, you know, I met Mo at the Mount, like playing with Dre and them. So it's just like, bro, it's just like basketball forms like a friendship, and then it becomes family, and then it becomes like your brothers at the same time. Yeah. So that's how important basketball is to me. Yeah. And that's why I'm kind of glad that, you know, Mo wished a daughter on me for the longest time, and I couldn't believe that man did that, but
and then he ended up with
it. Right. So it's just like, man, now for me to have a son, and like, you know, for him to carry my last name, and I want to show him how important, like, you know, just it's not about going pro. It's just about what basketball can do for you and how it can change your life in a certain dynamic. And you know, it's like it's not just about, like I said, it's not about just making that dollar bill or, you know, all that nice stuff, whatever we see on TV. But it's so much more than that. Yeah. So
that's a good question. No, for real.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. My love for basketball is like purely like organic, because like we're talking, my dad's a pastor, so we were overseas for 8 years when I was growing up. So I was over there from 5 years old till I was 12, 13. So my organic love from basketball came from, like, I remember having it was a tape, The Ball Above All. I don't know if you remember that, and it was following like Gerald Green through high school, and I can't remember the other cat's name. I don't know, man. I play like rec league basketball. I don't know, but like when something like happened when I saw that, I was like, dog, I love basketball. And so like playing and just doing shootouts, and then coming back to the States, like I was behind everybody, I would say, like developmental wise, because I wasn't around everybody. So I met Mo and Gary because Gary lived across the street from me. So I met them just outside one day. I just rolled up on them and introduced myself. But Mo had the hoop outside his house. Of course. So we would go down there and play basketball, and like just competing in basketball, it was just so there's nothing like competing in basketball. Like if you really have that love for
my next point.
It's like it's undescribable. Like when you just go out and it's just you trying to get a bucket, trying to stop somebody. And so like Mo, like I always say, Mo helped me be like the player I am today. Like no cap, like because me and Mo would spend nights out in front of his house, like him just beating me, because he's the best shooter. Like I always say that, every shootout he's beating me 9 for 9, 10 for 10, but all them one-on-ones he would beat me. But within like a year and a half, because we were playing so much basketball, like I got just as good as quick. And then all of a sudden, me and Mo are just like, me and him riding around the city everywhere. Every single day looking for somewhere to play. And that was it. That was life, like literally. And I've been like that since that moment. Yeah. Like when I was in the military, every time I get to a court, my wife knows where I'm at. I'm hooping. I'm playing. Like that's all it's been about. Like like you saying, every relationship I have, people that I was cool with in the military, is all through basketball. From always playing basketball.
I gotta piggyback off of E, because the story is beyond that. So I was actually a baseball player growing up. Believe it or not.
My dad loved it.
Yeah. So I didn't pick up a basketball till 96, 97. And I taught myself how to play.
Right.
Didn't have, so I think basketball for me is a little bit more emotional connection than anything. Cause
you could hit a baseball, though. You could definitely play basketball.
And you know what? My mom will tell you to this day, if I didn't pick up a basketball, I'd probably be in the MLB. That's how stupid good I was at that age. Playing for the Kansas City Royals, Chesapeake Rec League. But I picked up a basketball and I just fell in love. But I will say it wasn't until maybe 2001 or 2002 when Gary, we were in his house and we were watching that Jordan's Ultimate DVD.
Yeah, the red case.
All the games.
Yeah, I had that one.
It was actually a silver case.
It's red outline on the border and the silver's in the middle.
So it was like a little box that the 2 double disc DVD was sitting in.
I know, I had that one.
Gary had that case, and it was 10 hours. It was a 10-hour series, 2 discs. And I was like, yo, can I borrow this? So I took it home and watched it, and my game just changed. Like I was shooting two-handed, you know what I'm saying? Like pushing it. Didn't know how to shoot really. Didn't have any type of concept of how to play the game correctly.
Right.
So I watched that, and I felt like I almost had a like immediate. It was just inspirational, just seeing Jordan play. Like I said, sticking my tongue out.
Right.
I would cut my shirts. Yeah. Wear the arm sleeve, had a leg band and whatnot. Go to the park.
I remember that.
I literally had. I can't remember what the shoes were, but they were some Nike type Air Max with the strap. They kind of favor the Jordan 5s a little bit. I would draw 23 on all my pairs of shoes. I had Dennis Rodman Converse when I was in elementary school and would turn them into Jordans. That's how addicted I was to basketball. Well, my parents didn't have money like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying that's fire though.
Yeah,
I'm saying like that's
my mindset was forming. I was being formulated into a basketball.
That's the love, yeah.
So my parents would be like, I had to be like, Mom, I don't have no shoes. Well, we ain't buying you no more, and you can only buy a certain color. I can only buy black shoes because I would literally go to the park, dog them. I have holes in the bottom of my shoes, holes in my socks. That's how hard we were going. Now to get back to the part where Elijah was saying countless days, countless hours, in the morning time before school.
Morning before school.
I'm talking about 5:30. 6 o'clock, come home, take a shower, get on the bus, go to school, come back, we in the front of my house, back at it.
4 o'clock to like 9, 10, like rain, snow, like any cold, 20 degrees.
I used to play in that cold.
Yeah.
We was outside.
That was a drug addict.
100-degree weather outside, like.
We were drug addicts when it came to basketball.
Summertime, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, all day.
When I think about it, I'm like,
10, it was crazy.
Like we were sick.
It's crazy.
We were sick, and then when we found out people were hooping at the Rex,
it was wrapped in.
What? My knees aren't hurting no more.
Yeah, we ain't on concrete no more. Monday, concrete? Tuesday, Wednesday off, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I remember my first nickname. And Tim, I promise I'm gonna let you get your piece in.
No, go ahead. I'm enjoying.
I remember my first nickname. It was Wonder Boy. And
like Keep Wonder Boy Jones.
I'm gonna tell you who gave me this nickname.
That's fire though.
We were in front of Brian. I forget their last name. Brandon, Brian, Anthony, all of them. They were in the court right down the street.
Francis.
No. It was another one. He used to play ball. He was kind of heavy set, had glasses. Stayed right beside Alexis Henry in that same court.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember.
So it was like a family of cousins that were hooping as well. Y'all know who Teddy Riley is, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Teddy Riley, he used to live in our neighborhood, or he had a house that his brother and sister family, they were lived there. We grew up with Javon Rembert or Javon Riley, who was my age. So their uncle, or excuse me, his nephews, Teddy Riley's nephews, Patrick, who is also in Cali, I believe, still, who's a music producer now, artist. I hit one, I call it fluke. It was me trying to be Jordan. I ended up going like that, like at least at the free throw line, if there was one. It hit the backboard, and everybody was like, and I just remember Pat giving me that name, Wonder Boy. Like he was commentating the game. That's Wonder Boy, and then from there, it was a wrap, bro. Like it was nobody. Obviously, not too many hoopers in the neighborhood, but
Y'all was playing outside then?
outside.
Yeah, it was outside.
It didn't matter where we
It's
went.
it's something about playing outside, yo.
Outside,
That was just
You really love it. If you're playing outside, you really love
That's the
basketball.
best basketball.
I mean, that was
Bro.
all we was doing because it was free.
outside,
No rate.
inside.
Yeah.
We were those guys that people had to watch out for.
Yeah.
Yo, you had to be at the Chesapeake City Park by like 12 o'clock on Sunday, or
If
you
you
wouldn't
wanted-
run
you
at
weren't
all.
running, yeah.
So I would leave church and I wouldn't even eat anything. Boom. We like, as soon as we get home, I'm gone. Like
Yeah.
I'm meeting up at Morris Crate and we ride across train tracks, everything. Get to the city park, be out there all Sunday night because that's when the biggest time.
Right.
Everybody's hooping.
We would
so.
go to the park looking like Justin, come out looking like Tim. No,
No cap. No cap.
I know what you mean.
I walked in one time. My dad said, "Dang, boy, all I can see is your teeth."
That heat was beaming, boy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about like you see
it
the
was-
best basketball. You know what I'm saying? Highlights.
Playing outside was like
It's
playing
pure.
outside was like it was almost like playing in like an arena. You got the girls out there, you got
Yeah.
the people out there, everybody talking. It was like older guys, you know what I'm saying? It was like
People
it was,
scrapping.
yeah. That's what I'm
The smell of Black and
That
Mild.
was a wild time. That was a wild time.
The
Yeah.
double rim.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you play outside, man, you really love it. Like,
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, yo, like that was a wild time, yo.
Yeah.
Like
I miss it, man.
Like, yo, and then remember how like some courts, you know, has concrete, but then like people done stepped in the end where it got that divot in the ground, and you fall down that joint and
twist
roll
that
your ankle
ankle,
or something
boy.
like that. Oh my god!
I had my first ankle sprain at Chesapeake City Park ever in my life.
People
Worst
running
experience.
to the pole. They got the
Yeah.
basketball going on the post, running to the pole.
If you hit that pole, like,
It was a wrap. You hit it a couple times.
Yeah,
You
I'm saying, like-
hit that pole a couple times.
Somebody like that was a wild time, yo.
It was crazy. It was
wild
crazy.
time.
I caught my first body.
Yeah, or Tevis.
Nah, that was a block.
That-
was
I
a
thought about the block.
The middle court. They had lowered it. a
Oh yeah,
little bit.
yeah. I remember that.
Oh my gosh, bro! It was like 9.5 though. That rim was 9.
It was like 9.5, but it was just a tiny bit.
It was a body, bro.
I'm weak, yo.
Bro, I faked it to Gary because Gary won. You know, he won against the He won't go against it. I'll play.
Cause Gary hoop. Gary was a hooper.
Gary
back
was
in the
hooper.
day.
He was
Gary
a hooper.
was a hooper.
It was.
He was
Gary
a
was a hooper.
I
He
don't
wasn't.
think I don't think he took it.
He didn't take it
later
serious
on
as
as
us.
serious. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The thing with Gary was he wasn't as fundamental as me and Mo was. He was just raw, like athleticism. Because Gary was a cross country runner and track, so he was super fast.
Fast.
Played defense.
Ton of energy.
Hands were fast, and he could get up back in the day.
Athletic.
Get
He
up
could
back
dunk.
in the day.
He could dunk.
So he could get going. He had a decent mid range. So when he got going, like there wasn't too many people that can mess with him.
Yeah.
To be honest, like
I
that was
think
when he was
Gary
coming
was
up.
stuck in his ways. Like you know what I'm saying. Like he had a not the best looking jump shot. I mean, it was effective. I mean, it was his speed that could get him places.
Yeah, Gary was tough back in the day.
Yeah.
Yo,
I couldn't beat him, to be honest with you.
For a while.
Couldn't beat him.
Did y'all have like a?
Yo, you didn't tell us what your experience, dog.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Cause you from
Man.
North Carolina, man. It's a
Nah,
whole
yeah,
different breed of
that's-
basketball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
no.
You buy the
that's
two
how it is.
staples
Oh,
of
yeah.
basketball.
Nah, that's how it is. Yeah, like I grew up like dirt road, like where I'm from, like and like I'm from a small town.
Yeah.
So it was like we didn't even have like cement. You know what I'm saying? So
Dang.
we used to have to shoot with like a slippery ball with dust on it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then like that's how me and my cousins used to be like, yo. Like whenever we go to a gym, bro, like we gonna be cold because we dribbling with rocks and everything like
Yeah.
that. So that was just like the love. But same thing, like out there, then play like at the Y, then boom, then got to high school, then just always a love. But to be honest though, my love for basketball came from my grandmother. Like,
Wow.
like my grandmother,
you told me
yeah,
that.
my grandmother loved basketball. Like yesterday whenever Carolina played, she called me going off. Like that's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So like, I mean like. My dad played, but like Mo was saying, like my dad was a baseball player, so my dad loved baseball more than basketball. So
Yeah.
basketball was like so. Once I started doing that, playing high school, and I kind of went overseas for a little while. With JUCO first, and overseas for a little while, and came back and joined the Navy. And then I played all Navy. So
That's the only thing I regret now. I didn't play military.
Yeah.
They kept trying to get me on Eglin. They was like, "Come on, man, we need you on the team."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I just don't feel like doing that right now. I just want to play." Like,
Yeah, because it was work. No, yeah. But it was. I ain't saying you would have hated it, but it was super political.
Yeah.
Like like to the point where like you playing point guard, where like okay, like you can only shoot from these spots of the floor. Like you have the run the offense. Don't you dare
Do
think about
anything.
doing anything outside. Like it was like the military, like on the basketball court. You know what I mean? So that was the only like I guess downside. I guess.
Yeah.
You know, and then as you get older, you play the place like, dang, like I could have been, doing this.
Yeah.
They ain't care about none of that. They ain't care about none of that,
I wish we would have played more rec league or
I did too.
The church league. That my church had a like a summer league. That
Church leagues used to go crazy. I mean, actually still do.
Crazy.
It ain't nothing like church, boy.
That church
I played with you that one
It's
time,
not
that
like-
one year.
It's
one
not
year.
like them church leagues, y'all.
We had the same. We all had the Barclays.
Yeah.
You and Gary.
Yeah.
Yo, I was gonna ask y'all like when y'all was like playing, like coming up, did y'all have like a story about like basically like a legend, like at y'all courts? Cause where I'm from, like it was this dude named Hustle Man, right? And when Hustle Man was like 40 years old, dog, out there, he would come out there drinking like a 40. When I say this man would dive for loose balls on the ground, bro, diving out of bounds,
That's crazy.
doing like he was crazy. And then after that, we just call him like Hustle Man. I'm talking about Hustle Man. I'm talking about if you think you open, you wait till Hustle Man get on you, boy. You are dead. You ain't doing nothing. And I'm saying we was kids.
There were a couple of.
I mean, we was 15, 16. Hustle Man wasn't taking it easy on nobody.
Yeah.
He didn't care how little you was.
Mind
who
you,
your mama, daddy was.
we were 15,
That's what
14.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
13 at
that's
some
what I'm saying.
point.
Like, I mean, and then
Playing against
that's
these
the
guys.
thing. You playing against grown men, like at the
Yeah.
court. They don't care. I don't care if your mama
We
out
used to,
there, your daddy out there. They
yeah,
don't
they
care
gonna
about none
cuss
of
you
that.
out and everything.
Yeah, they don't care about none of that.
We used to hide in the rec because they used to do adult night on Thursday. You had to be 15 or 16.
I think it had to be 17 or something like that.
We used to go early so we could hide and watch them kick everybody out, and we would hide in there so we could be in there doing adult night and play.
At the park.
And when we would win, they would kick us out.
Oh, they
They
realize.
would. Some people were like, y'all ain't even supposed to be in here, and they would go tell and get us kicked out some nights.
I
It's
think,
crazy, man.
I think at the park, as far as answering Tim's question, legends. I wouldn't say legends, but it definitely there was a lot of respect, like Twan.
Twan, I'm about to say that was the first person that comes to my mind. Twan.
Same with me. Yeah, he was very quick. Had a killer crossover. It was so basic, but you couldn't stop
Couldn't
it.
stop it. Same crossover.
Like right to left, left to right type joint.
right to left. Same crossover. You knew it was coming.
Definitely Tim Hardaway-ish.
Yeah.
Also,
Senior.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
You knew it was coming. Nobody could stop it. It did not matter what you did. You could see it coming a mile away because he gonna hit you with a boom, boom, boom.
Then you had Charles.
It didn't matter.
Yeah, Charles, aka Chuck.
Yep.
Who would ball in Air Force Ones.
Yep.
Grass beaters.
Right.
Had
Bunnies.
bounce.
Bunny.
You always run into like them people.
Dog.
Man.
Man,
When we talk about bunnies, we're talking about literally throw it any way towards the
Yeah.
backboard.
You meet.
I feel like the most bounce I've ever seen, probably.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Talking about like, ankle socks. You know what I'm saying?
A dude named Paco that was like that. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised he was from Carolina.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like Barco Town,
Crazy.
Carolina.
Nah, they could jump. Yeah. That's in the South. Yeah, they got bunnies.
I think we had OGs in the Roscoe's.
Yeah, the Roscoe's.
then,
They really weren't no
yeah,
issue for
Art-
anybody though. Not for me.
Art was an OG.
Art was an OG. Ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream.
They always say ice cream. You
Every
know,
time
that
he
corner
shot,
three.
hit a shot.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Nah, yeah, we was at an old head like his name was Smoke, and he'd do something. He'll always smoke. He'd be like, "Gosh, to be more careful." Like every time he score, I'm like, "Bro, I'm not trying to hear."
With the Roscoe's though, they weren't a problem,
I'm
but they
not
would
trying
win
to
a
hear
lot
that.
though. They would win a lot though.
They would cheat their way a lot.
They still win a lot though.
Gosh, to
I
be
give
more
them respect for
careful.
that. They all cool
Yeah,
though.
I got mad respect for them.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever get in fights at the parks or rec?
2 or 3,
Yeah.
yeah, 2 or
Yeah.
3, yeah,
Couple,
yeah,
yeah.
2 or 3, yeah. That's
I
just
don't-
especially when you're
I don't
young,
remember
yo.
that happens.
Yeah, when you're young, yeah,
like that
everybody's
happens.
yeah.
I don't recall ever being in a fight except for I got pushed. But
I diffused a couple of Morris's fights.
Yeah, it probably should. I probably should have gotten to a lot of more.
He
rec.
should have gotten to a lot more fights.
Yeah.
Like more chip.
I didn't care.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Wasn't that amused by talking. Like, man, it is what it is. You either gonna get it on, you not. But yeah, man, I miss it, man. If I could go back, I just pray that, Lord willing, if I have a son, that he can experience.
Hope you have another daughter.
Y'all
What's crazy
Even
is
my daughter.
my son
My daughter.
and my daughter, they're like socially like we want to play basketball. We want to
Oh,
play.
speaking of that,
Ah, yeah.
just like you, my daughter loves basketball.
Yeah.
So
She's going to the league.
I think they just want to try it. They,
Yeah, it says she
I
wants to
don't
dance.
Yeah. I don't think
She
they
gonna
like
dance
it
her way to
like
the
I
league.
like it. 'Cause they haven't really seen it like that. They didn't really see me play like in my hay. So I don't think they like it like that. But I don't know. My son's kind of competitive, so we'll see. what happens. But I want, if they fall in love with it, I want them to be like the same.
You want to
way
be
I
organic.
did.
Yeah, you want to be.
Yeah, because that's how it's got to be. Mine was just like, my dad was a football player. My dad played football. He was a running back. He was really good. Hurt his knee in high school, so he stopped playing. So his thing is football. Like, but basketball, he always encouraged it, but he never it's like me with basketball. Like me, it's playing, watching basketball.
Whatever,
so if he ever wants information, like, yo, I saw this happen, and we talk. So my love for basketball is like purely organic, just and one mixtapes, ball.
I used to watch all them N1 mixtapes.
I watched all the
NBA
dunks.
Volume 1,
NBA Volume
dunks.
1.
Not Volume
I used to
2.
watch all them James.
Steve Francis was cold back.
Cold.
I can't remember the one where he crossed the dude up, backed up.
Oh yeah, he
again.
bopped
I
him.
can't
And he
remember
bopped
what-
him again.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't-
Steve Francis
Yeah,
was so cold. He was one of my
remember that
favorites.
dude,
on
man.
that.
I don't know why he don't get that respect though, man.
He should. He get it from the real
It was
people
only
that know.
short lived though. That's
Yeah,
why it wasn't.
yeah.
It
I
I feel
wasn't
like I've
long
mentioned
enough.
his name a couple of times.
The people that know.
No, he was nice, but
Yeah.
but like he had like a 4-year prime.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the only thing.
And that Catino
He was
Mobley,
nice. He was nice in
Catino
Orlando,
with him
too.
too.
No, he was good. No,
Catino's still a bucket.
I'm saying
Yeah,
his
he's still-
prime,
I see
though.
those-
Still a
Like
bucket. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. Yeah, and then you know how it is, like when you see people go through that, like that tragic downfall.
Yeah,
you
that
know,
makes it bad,
You know,
too.
that's kind of like what kind of overrides, you know, the greatness. of
Stevie
it.
franchise
Because
boy.
because that man was in the stands with his own jersey on.
Boy.
I see that when he went to the Women's game.
He had
His own
bunnies.
jersey, but the man looked crazy, yo.
Yeah,
Like,
he
it
had
was-
bunnies.
He
too.
was ahead of his time.
He was.
Nah, yeah, he was nice.
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying. There's so many. When people talk about the generations thing, I'm not one of the believers that people couldn't play in either generation. I'm
Yeah,
not.
I'm with you too. Yeah.
Because if you grew up in that era and played that way, of course you would play that way,
Yeah,
and
it's
vice
not that it-
and
yeah,
vice
you're gonna
versa.
adjust, yeah.
So, but a player like Steve Francis in today's game,
Quick.
dog,
Nobody keeping
he'd
up
have been a
with
superstar.
No one's
Like,
keeping up with
easy,
him. No one's keeping up with him.
easy. Free range, do whatever you want to do. Floors open.
yeah.
Would y'all hate me if I say he had a better bag than AI?
I hate every time. Nah, no. But, I mean,
Tim don't want to get started.
no, don't do this. No, I'm not doing this. No,
You don't think he was better than AI?
What are you talking about? Ball handling or
no,
a ball handler?
Yeah.
no.
I'll say he was.
Steve Francis had a deeper bag than
mean, it
AI.
was-
Yeah, more ball handling.
I mean, so Skip the Malou. I mean, it was
That's true.
I'm talking about for the league.
For
I
the
mean, I
league,
know
too.
Skip.
Yeah, Skip the Moves in the league too.
He was more. Fun.
Yeah, but he didn't last long in the league.
Right for
Well,
us.
people think AI was flashy. I don't think AI was that flashy though. He could get to his spots a lot. A lot of it was
Please
quickness.
look up some highlights on Steve Francis.
That crossover.
That's what I'm saying.
That bag
It was
is
crazy.
different,
Yeah, Steve Francis had a bag. I might say it's deeper
did.
than AI.
It was deeper than AI, bro.
I'm not even talking about. I'm talking.
But you're not even.
AI was better. AI was
You're
better.
not even a homer guy.
AI was better. But Steve Francis' handle bag was definitely different.
I guess.
Steve Francis was that guy, bro.
I mean.
And he was catching bodies, bro.
He was
catching
nice at Maryland. I mean, he was the brother. Like, I mean, like, and then like that's when Maryland was at their peak. Like when they was in the ACC.
Terrapins.
Like, that was when like it was tough. Like
That's when they were the Turks.
Yeah,
that's when everybody respected.
College Park.
Yeah, that's when Steve Blake went.
Yeah. Because I was like, dang, when I knew he was coming out of VA, I was like, I'm about to go to Maryland. Like
Yeah.
that was like one of my schools I wanted
It
to go
was
to.
cold. Nah, yeah, that's when Steve Blake.
Crazy.
It was cool.
Well, Steve Blake was after.
No, I'm not saying they're with them, but I'm just
Okay,
saying like,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
I'm just saying I'm saying they had brought NBA talent
Yeah.
like
Juan Dixon.
Yeah, Juan
Knew
Dixon.
you was gonna say
man.
that. Yeah.
And then the dude that
John Gilchrist.
yeah.
When he mollywop. Well, he
John
ain't really
Gilchrist and Steve
mollywop.
Blake.
Steve.
He used to give us work though. He used to give Carolina like a nice little 17, 18.
I almost dunked on John Gilchrist
I
at
remember watching
Virginia
him
Wesleyan.
in high school.
Nah,
I was hooping out there,
said
and
he
he was under that run.
He was
I
nice,
heard stories
bro.
about John.
He was at Salem High School, bro. I remember one game. I
He
was,
was
in eighth
super
grade.
long, wasn't he? Wasn't
It
he
was
like 6'3",
eighth grade, bro. I think they just won the regional, and they were playing against Kellam High School, and he took it off the backboard his attitude was so bad though.
Nah, that's what I heard.
Attitude was terrible.
Yeah.
He took they were up by 15 and they had
free
like
throw
15
line?
seconds and he hit the free throw line.
Yeah, you heard that
And
story.
he took it off, he threw it off the backboard, off the glass of the backboard and just dunked it.
then walked off the court.
And walked off the court. And I was just like,
Yeah.
and I'm looking
then the
around
story
like,
that I
what the
heard-
heck?
And then the story that I heard, I guess like that was his senior year,
Mm-hmm.
and they said that the trainers from Maryland was there, and then he just walked on the bench and like they were like taping him up or like like they said he was just like a guy, like he was just like hella disrespectful. Like
Yeah, bro. They say he just
yeah, that's what I
his attitude was bad. That's why I said he got cut by Cleveland too.
y'all seen the video. Speaking of Maryland, I seen a video of Steve Blake and him fighting.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that.
Yo, that joke was so funny. Steve like,
I seen that.
Got popped. He got popped, but you could tell Gilchrist then he ain't
With
won.
your dukes up, yeah,
He-
man. When
He
Steve
was
like,
backing up though.
Yeah.
challenge you to a duel, man. When nah, that joke was funny.
Yeah. Side remark. Then this is really for Tim. Errol Spencer or Ugas?
Wait, who? Oh.
Spencer Ugas.
Oh, don't do me like this.
That's a simple question, bro. It should be a simple answer.
I mean, it's Spence, yeah, but I'm saying, but I like, I just gotta see Spence again, man. He been out so long.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what I'm
fair.
saying?
That's
yeah,
fair.
He been out so long.
Yeah.
But Spence my guy though, so we'll see, man.
I got Spence, bro.
I got Spence too. Yeah, I got Spence too, but it's just you just never know how that layoff gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's gonna be a battle of body blows.
for sure.
They're gonna go to the body.
I mean, you gotta break them down because it's definitely going deep water.
That's both of them, but that's what both of them literally do.
Yeah. They're going deep water for sure.
Crazy.
So
Shoot.
excited, though.
Anybody else got anything before we wrap this one up?
Oh man.
It's good talk, man.
Love of the game, man.
sure, nah,
I wish I
Mo
could
think
go back.
Mo think still one of the best drivers.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
I mean, now when I say that, I mean like I'm talking about in my prime.
he wants his respect as a driver. That's what it really is. He
I
wants.
mean, I don't need.
Wants his
he's like
flowers.
he's like Draymond Green right now.
Because I think everybody knows. Everybody knows if I get to the hoop, it's a bucket. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Well, at this age, it should be. It should be a bucket. Like all of us, we get there.
No,
we should be good. It
should be a little bit more difficult.
Shouldn't be
It should
missing
be a little bit
layups.
more difficult.
Right? Should be missing
I ain't gonna lie though.
I did
When I
miss
met Tim, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I met Tim, right? And I remember I got on the court. I was giving Tim work, right? So I came back. I think it was like a couple weeks later on. This man like switched his approach of guarding me.
He was waiting for you that whole time. You was waiting to see him again.
And he switched because I was cooked because everybody was like, yo, go at him. So I kept going at him because when Mo brought me to the gym, I was just going at Tim. I was just like, yo, this guy can't check me at all. So then I came back and like it's the second half I came back because I remember I took a leave of absence and like I stopped playing there and I started playing at the Mount instead on Sundays. And so I came back and Tim, like, he guarded me again. And, like, he told me something about myself that I didn't even know. And I was just like, dog, I was just like, wow. I was like, I really didn't even catch that. Like, you know, how I gather and how I pull up. And I remember Man one time was in the back and him and Man were on teams and Man was on the opposite side of the court. He was like, stop pushing him left. And Tim was just like, nah, I'm gonna push him left every single time. And I was just like, and I thought about it and I was just like, and I was trying to shoot off my left.
And he was there every time.
And he was there every time. So what happened was he was pushing me to my right. And then when I was pushing him to my right, I was just boom, blowing past him, going to my left, or I can snatch back to my right. And I would either step back, or I would just go to the right.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't allow me to use my right hand because I gather off of my right into my left and go with my shot because I feel more comfortable doing that. But Tim pushed me to my left to where he blocked off from me driving. So he cut the lane off, and then on top of it, he would like force me and he would push up on me to like try to at least do a step back on my left off of my right foot. And I was really uncomfortable doing that. And I wasn't at that time. I didn't really have it figured out too well.
He went home all night. He was thinking about that.
It pissed me off so much, bro. Because then he told me about myself, and I was just like, dog, this man really got me figured out now.
You really studied.
That's the love of it, man.
We was talking about the love of the game too, and then we're just like, yo, like when you competing, you're like, you don't want to lose.
Yeah, your mind is
so
going.
It's like, I'm talking about like even pickup games, like I like go home and think about it.
Yeah, like what did I do
you know
wrong?
what I'm saying?
Like,
what did I
all
do
right, what was he
wrong?
doing here?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, but to his credit, then when I was pushing him left, now he go to the back, like he drive more than he ever like more than he ever did. You know what I'm saying? So that's like his benefit.
Every time we play King of Court, I was lining every one of y'all up.
Yeah, that's
every
what I'm
single
saying.
time we
Yo,
played,
and
if we was working out, I lined every single one of y'all up. I would look on the side. I wasn't just watching. I was like, this is what he likes
And
to
that's
do.
what I'm saying,
This is what he
yo.
likes to do. If I stop this one, his go-to is this. I know he gonna do this if I get that first.
And that's what
It's like it just.
I'm telling y'all, like I tell people, like even when you in game, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like once you reach a certain age or a certain level, like even when you in a game, there are constant adjustments during the game. Like a person should not score on you 3, 4, 5 ways the same way
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to make those adjustments
That
in
happened.
game.
It happened today.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, but people literally be playing checkers, bro. But it's chess. You know what I'm saying? Even in the game, and then a lot of people can't lock in and make those adjustments.
You can
from possession to possession.
You could tell in
Conversation today.
you could tell in pickup games. You could tell who's just out there to play and people who really play.
Thinking to play.
Like who's really. It's always you can always tell the difference. Like he just out here to have a good time. He not really trying to win. He just want to run up and down the court. Like I'm not trying to do that. Like don't be on my team. Like, I need some people that I'm like yo switch go because I'm one of them. Like if he's do you need me to check him?
Nah,
you know that's what I'm saying. Like
It's a heart check.
yeah.
Yo, nothing is worse than
Check
a
your
person. Nothing is worse than that person. Oh, I came out here for cardio, bro. Don't come out for cardio.
Not on my
Don't
team.
Come, bro, I left my family. I done spent money in the gas.
You know what's
I done
funny?
got out the bed. Do not come out here and cardio.
I gave my $50 today.
Me and Caleb literally said we went to ODU yesterday and played.
Yeah.
We literally said that we were giving like the stereotypical look of someone who's just out there for cardio.
Yeah.
Ankle socks,
Just
running
regular,
shoes,
Yeah.
running shoes.
Perfectly matched clothes.
Not even that. Not even that.
That's my mark. If your clothes
brace.
match perfect from toe to top, dog, you just out here to look good. You're not
knee
trying to
brace, knee brace, shorts above the thigh,
I see
above
what
the
you're
knee,
saying. Yeah.
cut off shirt.
Right.
Go deadlift.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what you here for.
real.
You know
That's
what
my
I'm
marker.
saying?
If you matching everything head to toe, what that's telling me is you don't hoop enough, so you got clean clothes. Like none of my stuff matches because my stuff is dirty.
Yeah, you
so I'm
hoop-
grabbing
all
whatever
your
I gotta
hooping
have.
stuff.
Yeah.
If you matching from head to toe, dog, you're not hooping for real.
Don't come out here for cardio on my time.
Yeah.
If you got on an NBA jersey while you hooping, you're not here to hoop.
And then going back to the defense thing, I learned that from watching this thing on Kobe one time. He was saying like whatever side that he stay on, he said he gonna stay on that side, and he make sure that person can never come back to that side. You know, and then like when he said that, it kind of like opened my mind. Like so, let's say I'm right here, and then he was saying like he always keep his hand right here, and he always made it was kind of like never extended because they'll call it. So he always like used his weight, always on the person, and then he was like this person can't come back, and if they do. My hand right here.
there.
And then that's what he did to Kyrie. Like, remember, like they were arguing during the Olympics.
Yeah, he locked them up
and then
in
they
game.
played-
I just watched that clip the other day
and
when
then-
he
and
locked
then
them
they
up.
played them. Oh, he locked Kyrie up. It was nothing
Yeah.
he could do.
Playing with Kobe.
Y'all
You know what
surprised by that?
No, I'm not saying that. But I mean,
Let's
hey,
just compliment Kobe for who he is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
no.
just come.
yeah,
we understand.
That is a compliment, but I'm not surprised by Kobe locking Kyrie.
It was a young Kyrie, bro.
That was a young Kyrie. Today,
That's
you
credit.
think he's doing that today?
The young Kyrie.
You think he's locking up Kyrie today? Just give me that answer.
Prime Kobe, yes.
Yes.
Prime and in their prime.
Prime Kobe, yes.
It'd be tough, but he's not locking up Kyrie today.
I mean, you're not locking up anybody.
Yeah, that's not,
Prime
Yeah,
Kobe. He
it's a
might
hard
score.
debate, bro.
He
It's a hard
might score one.
I don't think
Man,
it's hard to
the
be
man dribbled a basketball standing on 2 basketballs. You ain't locking nobody up is doing that.
yeah, I was like,
Not if you're taking 11, 12 dribbles like he do just to score.
but as you mature as a player though,
What'd you
you're
say?
gonna get better.
Say what you said once about Kyrie. He was like, king of the court, 3 dribbles, Kyrie.
Oh yeah,
You said that?
I said when we here, we only allow 3 to 4.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
3 dribbles, Kyrie.
yeah. That's
Kyrie taking.
what I'm saying. Kyrie's flashy. He gonna get to where he go, but he gonna do 15 dribbles to get there. Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at it. He scores, but he just takes a long time to do it sometimes.
Man, Mo had me weak that one day.
Nah, when you playing the Harlem Globetrotter music when Caleb was talking about it last time? What was on the mic?
Yeah, man. Razzle dazzle, man.
Razzle dazzle. Shout out to Kyrie though.
You got guys out there who come out there, man, just running, just to run.
Yeah, I'm not out here to just run.
I ain't out there to do that.
I'm mad. We lose. I'm mad. I'm telling you what you did wrong.
Nah, yeah.
Like you gotta have thick skin. Like it was funny when I first came back. Mo took me to One Life Fitness. We was in there and we was running.
They been hooping at One Life, bro.
Yeah, but somebody was on our team, and this dude was trash. And like Mo was like going off. He was like, "Dog, you suck." Like check him. Like he was on our team. I'm like, "Dog, bro, chill." Like, but that's just how Kafel. I know we could both get, but Mo was like, he was on dude. You remember that one time I was talking about? He was on dude. Like
I could be over the top.
Yeah, we not trying to lose, bro. Like you got to tighten up.
Yeah, I had a moment today.
Yeah, he did. First game.
I had a moment today.
First game. I remember.
Mo was famous for those. Dog.
I think Najee smoked.
He smoked
Najee
like 4
smoked
layups.
2 layups.
I like 4.
Clean. I mean, just like he was
Yeah.
easy cut. Boom. Caleb gave him a nice, perfect one. And I was at the top of the key, and I was like, oh, that's a bucket right there.
He smoked like 4 layups.
And then another one he smoked. And I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying?
There's no other energy you can get.
He made up for it.
That's just something.
Then he made up for it.
Made up for that.
This man hit a game, a buzzer beater, game winner on us. I was sick. We was looking at it like, did that man just really just hit that?
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad because he threw it up. Like he like shot putted it. Because he came off like a screen. Well, really he was just running. And he just did like this. I mean, it went in. I gave him credit. And then I said the joint in the joint.
It was deep.
Yeah, no, it was deep. I'm talking
Vince was right there too.
Yeah, I'm saying he was about like the timeline. I mean, it was a last second boom boom.
So I got one more question. Are y'all not scared, but like worried about the day when you like done? Like you. Like,
I don't think about it.
I'm gonna be 100 years old.
Like you can't like
100 years on that court.
Yo, it's one matter of fact. You know, guys that like the retired Navy guys. Like if you go to Little Creek on Saturday at 8, bro, there's dudes up there that's like 51, 52.
There's an old guy on NSA. His name is Ed. Old white dude's like 75.
Yeah.
He's out there like at lunchtime. He's hooping with us, like legit running up down court, sweating and all.
He's still good up there. I'm talking about, and this one dude named Jay. Jay is 49. If that man catch the ball with his feet set, just go down the other way. Don't even go for the rebound. Yeah. Don't even. And I'm talking about, but that's how I want to be. Like at that age, bro, I'm knocking down, bro. Like, cause you've been shooting for 30-something years. Yeah. You know, like you shouldn't miss.
You know the art of shooting.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that's how Jay is. When he get that ball, that man ain't missing.
Cause I had the same thought you was talking about earlier the other day. I was like, Dad, I was sitting down. I think I was watching a game or something. And then I can't remember who it was. They're talking about playing. It's like, he's only 31. I'm like, dog, I'm only 32.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I got a long time.
Yeah, I got a long time to go. Like I not just to be like okay, like I can still like get back to peak. Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm only 32.
This I think I was telling Justin this, yo. I was like, yo, so like I'm 35, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, yo, like like that thing, that Kevin Hart thing, hilarious, right? But I'm like, but I'm like, yo, it's like so like after I broke my ribs and I came back, I was like, yo, like I'm really about to see how far like I can take my body. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like want to, cause bro, like this it. You know what I'm saying? Like after you get this last, bro, you're never gonna look this well or be able to move like this. I'm gonna see how far I can push my body, bro. Because it's like when I broke my ribs, like I realized, yo, like I took it for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like like I wouldn't wake up in the morning, praying, thanking for my movements, thanking for my body. Like I wasn't doing. I was just getting up and just going. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's one day, bro, that joint could be going. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, so while I got it, like why would I not be out? Using it, doing it, going to the gym, working out, playing ball. You know what I mean? Like
take care of your body.
You know what I'm saying? And then like like social media, it's like cool to be like 30 and out of shape. Like you see this stuff, like oh man, I woke up today and my knees hurt. I woke up today and people like haha me too. Oh you ever got out the car? I'm like bro, y'all 32, 30, bro. Like y'all not old. You know what I'm saying? It's like cool. It's like an ongoing joke. I'm like, dog, like, do you really want to be 60, 70-something years old? Like, can't walk? Like, it's people that's really, really like that for real. Yeah. You know, like, bro, like, don't take what you got for granted.
Yeah, I definitely took it when the Achilles first happened, and I was down and I couldn't come back as fast as I normally could. Yeah. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Yeah. Like, people's asking me like, yo, why you ain't at the gym? Like, why you ain't there? And it's like, dog. And my wife asked like, you still don't feel good? I was like, nah, I still don't feel right. Like, I can't go out and I feel like I'm gonna tear it. And then when I came back, I was getting back in shape. And then we was hooping and stuff, and then I had a run in with this Marine at NSA. He big young kid, but not strong, and we just bumped into each other wrong. And like I stayed on I stayed up, but when he hit me, like my body went back, like, twisted, and like something in my hip had happened, and it was like the weirdest feeling. And like I went to the doctor, like yo, hip socket was out of place and balance. And I remember that time I was sitting down again. I was like, dog, this can be taken at any moment. It's like
man.
And my wife asked me this. She was like, cause she's been pushing me to get back, but I just been taking my time. She's like, you don't want to get back? You want to get back? Cause she'll make jokes like when I shoot something, she's like, you ain't got it no more. I remember when you was, you was loving life, basketball and all that. She's like, why don't you get back? She been saying this for much. Like, why don't you get back out there? I'm like, no, I'm just chilling right now.
Cause they know that make you happy.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, cause she would ask me that. She's like, cause I know you. She say, I know you at your happiest like when you hooping. And she'll make jokes like, oh, I know you miss it and all that type of stuff. And it's just like, man, just my mind, just physically is like, I know I'm not where I'm supposed to be physically. Right. So. That's part of it.
At least you're not, eating your way. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will take this opportunity and be like, man, I ain't active, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna go OD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So no, I'm gonna be back this year, most definitely. Yeah.
So I'm actually excited for you to get back, man, because that just it makes me just relapse and think of all the times.
Yeah, the good
growing
times. Competing, man. I love competing. I love competing. There's nothing like it.
And I think and I think guys need that, yo. Like you need that, like that testosterone, that challenge to become better. You know, I'm like you need that because you end up acting like a female. You hang around females all the time, doing stuff. You ain't arguing with the bros and competing. Like, you end up,
It's true though.
Yeah.
It's
let's
real
fight.
true.
You know, like bro,
on,
like like you a man, like you supposed to compete. You supposed. It's like you need that. It bring out the better. You know?
it
and
does.
like he said, you go in the week, like even stronger. You know,
And that might be why women call us dogs. Dogs fight. It's all about alpha.
Nah, for real,
You know what I'm saying?
I get that itch, bro. Like if I don't play ball, like if I go on vacation and I'm on vacation for a long
Thinking
time,
about it. You're thinking about it.
I think about playing ball.
Can't wait till Saturday.
Bro, it's so crazy. It's like when I go, like if I go away for the weekend or whatever, and I know I have an opportunity to play ball, and that's Sunday, I'm like, all right, let me
Move things around in my
all right,
schedule.
I'm looking. That's what I was telling you. Like
drove from
now, you see
North
why
Carolina.
I drove. Bro,
I left home early. I've been home to go see my grandparents and my mom. And I wake up, bro, at like 2:00 in the morning, drive from here,
come back
straight
home.
to the gym.
Yes, bro.
And I'll be at the gym at like 8, 9.
Yeah, it's
That's how it is, man.
I
It's
know
an
exactly
itch.
what y'all done. What
You know
y'all
what I'm
saying?
saying?
if
It's
people
an
that don't
itch,
feel that
bro.
they don't understand it.
It's
Like,
an itch, bro.
we was down on Eglin, like the gym used to open up at like 7:30, and then we start hooping serious like at 9. That's like when all the people come. Dog, I'm up early. I'm in the gym by 8. I'm getting a little sweat in. Like I'm ready to go because we about to run this thing all day.
And it's like a routine.
We gonna be here till 1 or 2 o'clock,
fact.
and I'm gonna be on the whole time. That's just how I feel. My wife knows. Like I'm up and out the house on Saturday. Like my parents knew. Like everybody knew. It's just like yo, if you don't got that competitive drive and you never felt that feeling of like attacking somebody and just that day, like everything's falling. Like I can't be stopped.
And I'm not
Offensively, defensively, like you cannot do nothing with me right now. Like.
It's funny to me because it's like I know we not in the league, right?
Yeah.
And I joke about this all the time. And I talk to my cousin all the time. I'm like, yeah, I'm not in the league, but at the same time, these leagues I play in, the Sports Center,
I'm really like that.
it's like that to where it's like I'm like that in these leagues, and I take it so serious, bro. And I'm like, okay, I paid my money,
Yo.
and I was just like, yo, like it's like I love doing this. Like I love coming, like getting into a routine. Like I get into my routine. Like I have my bags
that's another
packed.
thing, too.
I'm
Yeah,
in this
Yeah.
mindset.
Yeah.
I'm telling them, like, you know what? Like, hey, I gotta go to the gym at this
Yep.
time to get ready, to get stretched, and all this. Get my
Get my shots up in my
Gatorade,
certain spot.
All this,
Like yo,
it's serious, bro.
For real.
What I'm gonna wear, to the I mean, just
Got
just
3
thinking
shirts.
about-
I'm ready.
Yeah.
When I sweat this shirt out, I know
whole
which one I'm switching
mentality, the whole
into.
mentality.
It's like,
Exactly, my whole mentality,
and the
bro.
ride home shirt.
yeah, the ride home
'Cause I
shirt.
can't
No.
get sick.
Yo, to go back to Justin's point, this is a huge pet peeve of mine, dog. I can't stand when you been busting somebody, just killing them, and they be like, I don't know what you talking for. You ain't in the league. I'm like, I ain't in the league, but I'm better than you.
Y'all better- exactly. This is what it's about.
I don't care. I'm not in
Yeah.
the league. I'm like, bro, I'm way better than you. I don't
Yeah.
care, bro.
No,
I've
I'm
been
talking
embarrassing
I'm
you for
talking
an
about-
hour.
Yo, I'm talking about, like, that is a loser's mentality.
It's a loser's
mentality.
It
It is.
drives me crazy.
It's so crazy. He said that
That's
because
a loser's mentality.
I played in so during the summertime I played in this one league called the Medical League out in Atlantic Shores, right?
Yeah.
And they have it's a cool league. It's real cool. And I got in because when I was before like in a while ago, whatever. And one of my boys got me in. So I played with him, and I remember we had like the All-Star game. And so they do four teams of All-Star, and they play against each other, and it's kind of like a little tournament or whatever. It's pretty cool. And it's super competitive. And there's some guys that you guys know that plays in it. There was this ref, bro, and I think it was like the first game, and I just got back from out of town. And I got there, and I was just killing it from deep. And I said something to the ref, and I was just like, yeah, blah, blah. I was like, you got to call that, man. I said, people can get hurt out here. I made a valid point to him. I was like, yo, you got to call that.
Yeah.
You got to basically, like, somebody going to get hurt.
Right.
This man came to me and was just like, 22, stop yelling at me. You ain't going to talk to me no more. And I was like, bro, like, I'm just telling you, like, you got to call the game in the right way or somebody going to get seriously hurt.
Right.
We not getting paid for this.
Yeah.
Okay, then. You acting like this is the league. And I was just like, bro, Who are you?
Yeah, why are we out here competing then?
Well, like, who are you? Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean we're not in the league?
Yeah.
Like, I know we're not in the league, but at the same time, it's like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm competing because this is a
like
love,
doing
bro.
it. Yeah,
I
I
like
love
doing
doing
this.
it. I'm trying to win.
I'm trying to win, but call the game fair in a way, bro.
Yeah.
But
And
don't
if
tell
any-
me about that. We're not in the league.
Yeah, I don't wanna hear that.
Like he just said, as a pet peeve, bro. That's the worst pet peeve.
Yeah,
ever.
because they never
People
felt
tell
it.
me that.
You never felt it. Because when you playing, it
I'm better
feels
than
like
you.
it
is
feels
the league.
it feels
Yes,
like the
bro.
league.
I'm
Yes.
talking about, like,
When you competing against real people, when you competing against people that love the game as much as you do, that is the league.
That is the league, bro.
It is the league. That's what I'm saying. Like, you talked to him, like
It's a
one of the dudes we
mentality.
play Warzone with. I invited one time, Z. Like he was down there with me at Eggland. Dog, when I tell you, we had college players, people who played on all instrumental type of things in the military, some overseas player. Like, dog, when we showed up on Saturday. Like you couldn't tell us it wasn't league because literally people are trying to take your head off like on the floor. Like they're trying to, like you saying, they're trying to show I'm better than you.
Better than you.
Like and we're talking trash too. So
Yeah.
every time I hit a bucket, it's you can't guard me.
Yeah, for real.
Anytime they hit a bucket on me, like I told you, like so it's like this is the league. What are y'all talking about?
You know how I perceive that when people say stuff like that. I think they recognize and try to discredit
Your game.
They
Yeah.
see
They see your game.
this
Yeah.
guy has that ability of someone that might be in the league.
Right,
Like,
right.
Dog, I don't play against some cold cats.
Like,
and, like,
let's not get it confused. Just because we're not under contract for a team, a lot of us have played on a level
Yeah.
or have been close to making it to the highest level of basketball. We may not be in there,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure if we're in our 20s,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, early to late 20s, that we could have easily
With the
had
train-
the pieces,
training and
you
stuff
know what I'm
like
saying, had the pieces fell right,
Yeah.
easily been in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's a
to
loser.
the average, the loser mentality, the
it's
average
like,
guy
alright.
who thinks like that, all right, I got to have the logo on my shirt.
God, that drives me.
Who's saying I'm not better than some people in the league already?
Yo, 'cause
you
I'm
just
just
happen to
like-
be my victim.
Yeah. Because I'm just
saying?
like, I mean, just like we said, like when you play the game at a high level or you study the game, yo, you can see somebody that's not in the league, be like, bro, that man is nice.
He's
Like,
nice.
that man is really a bucket for real. So it's like,
Yeah.
yo, but
Yeah.
like, that's one of those things. Go back to a hooper or somebody
Yeah.
that's really felt
Yeah.
that passion. It's like you're not gonna be able to recognize how
can't
good
see
this
it.
person really is.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like it was one day, like the last time we played, like 2-3 Sundays ago, when Caleb had those like 3 games where he was, you know, like him and Marcus was going together.
Yeah.
Yo,
He
I
brought
end
the
up-
best out of Caleb.
Yo, I ended up calling him the next day. I'm thinking it was like later that night. And
Call who?
Caleb?
Caleb?
And I told him, I was like, dog, I really enjoyed watching you today. I'm talking about, it was a high level of elite basketball.
This man bought the.
I'm
he
talking
bought,
about
going crazy.
He bought the best
he
out
bought
of
the
Caleb.
best out of Caleb because he was pushing Caleb around. He was talking to Caleb, and Caleb was like, Caleb wasn't even
wasn't
yeah.
entertained.
wasn't
He
was locked
talking.
in.
Yeah, he was
Caleb,
locked in.
You saw Caleb locked
You
in.
see
You
it in his
just
eyes,
me and
yeah.
Mo looked at Caleb and was just like, all right,
Oh,
because Marcus started becoming a little too chippy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we was like,
Yeah,
he
he's
was like,
always
all right, bro, like is this basketball, bro? I had to tell him, like, bro, is this basketball, dog?
Yeah.
We just hooping.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he was like, no, I'm in him. I'm in him.
You know how he is.
And I was just like, all right, okay, we gonna see.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Caleb went bucket for bucket for bucket for bucket.
See, man,
On this man's head.
crazy. Yo, and
matter of
then
fact.
I'm
That's
saying,
Hey, that's the man of the
There he
hour
is
right
right there,
there.
the man of the hour.
Right now.
yo, I'm talking about, and then I literally had called him. That's what I was saying. I called him and I told him, I was like, yo, I really enjoy watching you play the game at an elite level, because just seeing that, like, it's just like whenever you love the game and you see somebody playing the game at an elite level, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just was like, oh, like it was just amazing to see. But
Yeah, it was
somebody
amazing to see.
But somebody that don't love the game, they're not gonna realize, like, yo, this person is really playing at an elite level. Like, even just small things, you know, like hedging out on the screen, or if somebody drive baseline, you go float to the corner. Like, you know, just little stuff like that. When you don't have a passion for the game, you're not gonna
do that.
or realize those things. Like,
No, the most annoyingest thing is when you playing and somebody else is checking somebody, right? And you can see it. Like, bruh, he keeps going the same way.
Right.
Dog, get in front of the hand.
Yeah.
And they are like, what are you talking about?
What are you
What do
talking
you
about?
mean what I'm talking about? Like, you're supposed to be a ball player.
Yeah.
Like, move him, shift him. He wants to shoot, run him off the 3-point
Yeah.
line. Don't let
Move
him
him.
get on the 3-point line. Like, what's going on? Like, do you not see me cutting back door?
see that.
Like,
Yeah.
every time I'm on this dude, do you not see me in the post with this dude? I already gave him 3. Like, give me the ball. Like, what do like, come on, man. We trying to win.
Nah, it's crazy though. 'Cause
Right.
the cool thing about it is playing with Mo, Caleb, and Tim, right? Elijah, I haven't really played that much, like so far as outside.
Yeah.
But playing with them 3, they will literally tell me, "Yo, Jay, like you're killing him. You
Yeah.
doing this. Like, go back and keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't even have to tell, because sometimes I'm just like, I'll get like 2 quick buckets easy. And then they'll be like, yo, Jay, keep doing that, dog. Like, keep doing it. Like, if it's like a mismatch or if it's like Caleb, like we like if it's like the coolest thing about it to me is if it's me and Mo and Caleb on the same team and we come to crunch time. I remember it was like a couple of weeks ago and I think we won like three straight. I think 3 straight, I believe, 3 or 4 straight.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And we had I think it was like the game was tied. Next point wins or whatever.
The game winner. Then.
Yeah. And this man, Caleb told me go in the corner. Caleb was at the top of the key. Mo was on the right side. I think Caleb came over, swung the ball to me. I came back through. I drove. Mo was wide open for the kick. Kicked it right to him. Game winner.
Dang.
So it was just like, if I wasn't in that spot right there, and then Caleb doing what he orchestrated the entire offense, it's like, bro, like, you know, the guys you play with are supposed to make you better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had my homeboy, Lance, he's back in Philly now, but he was down there in Eglinton. My homeboy, Lance, it was me. Every time I went to the gym, I played the same people, the same 3. It was me, my homeboy, Lance, and this old dude named Free. Okay. Lance was big, because he was older. He was older than me by like 9 years, big, but had handles. Like, you couldn't touch it, like, at all, and he could pass. So when he would see me going, like, whenever I would get going,
to him.
Yo, he would find me every single time. It won't know, like, yo, I'm not going to give you the ball. Like, when we talking about competing and winning, like, when you're a real competitor, if you're hot, I'm looking for you every single time because I know we trying to win. So it's like,
but look, that's like, go back to, like, you know, like, us hate when people saying, like, this ain't the league. Like, dog, like, the joint is so real. Like, it's the chemistry you talking about.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Where, like, I know where this person likes the ball. Like, I know where this person wants the ball. Like, I know your spots. I know your spots. I know Caleb's spots. Like, bro, like, it's that real where you have played with these people so long, you know a chemistry. Like, I know exactly what they want to do.
Lance used to get a rebound. As soon as I see him, I'm already gone. All he would do was catch, boom. I'm all the way down the court, lay. Like, it was just...
Nothing is
like
better.
that.
Yo, I'm talking about like
basketball.
I love the game so much. Like, I went to one of Caleb's game one time, right? And then I'm not even in the game, right? Like, I'm just on the sideline just watching, right? Just supporting, right? Well, I was noticing how the other team was scoring on them, right? You know, kind of doing this and this. So then at halftime, I had it written down.
Took notes.
Yo, I had it written down. I was like, yo, like, they done hit this many threes in semi-transition. They done scored this many off of post-ups. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, like, just my mind, you know, like, and I'm like, that's like 15 points that y'all could eliminate if y'all cut down on this stuff, you know, in the second half. No, just like, it's like that passion for the game. I'm talking about, bro, like, I watch any basketball, any level, like, yo, like, I'm going to watch it.
And
like,
examine it.
You know, I'm going to examine, you know, that's just how much I love the game. Like, it's like.
Yeah, especially even when you play players that's better than you, like you were saying earlier, like, there's nothing like that as a competitor. Like, when you're like, this dude been killing me. He's been playing better than me. Like, let me see where I can get to.
Right.
I remember I ran to this one cat. Hey, this dude was cold. He was short though. He about 6 foot, but he was like cold jumper, everything. And it's like, yo, let me just see where I can get to, because it was a couple games he gave it to me, and so just even that feeling of that competitiveness, like, let me see where as high as I can raise myself up to, because there's always gonna be somebody better. Because I remember he thought he was all that, but then he ran into I forget the dude's name. His name just lost my mind. He went to Louisville, but he got kicked out. Short black point guard.
Oh, you talking?
It was recently. It was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Ah, damn.
What's his name?
Oh, recently?
Yeah, recently.
It was like he got in trouble.
He got in trouble. I think it was like he violated team rules, right?
Yeah. He was a JUCO player. They brought him up.
I forgot that man's name.
Yeah, he was JUCO, but he used to play.
I know who you're talking about.
He used to play down there at Eglinton with us.
Right. Okay.
Because he went to the community college that was there, that JUCO that was there before he went to Louisville. So he was down there in the gym, and I remember one day we was in the gym, and homeboys now I'm talking about. He came down. They were checking each other. I remember it was so funny. He came down, he hit a shot, and then they went down to the other end. Dude missed. He came out, hit another one, and his homeboy on the side said something. He's like, yeah, don't let me get started in here today. And whole boy that went to Louisville looked at him like, what? When I tell you, this man locked him down and then turned up at the same time, it's like,
now that's amazing
the type of stuff
too,
that gets you going, man.
that's amazing to like play with guys that have played like like you see like the difference is glaring. That's like when dudes be like, "Oh, I played D1." Like, bro, you won't have to tell me. Like, it's a glaring.
Yeah, it's
You can see who plays basketball, who doesn't play basketball. You can see,
and that's what it was.
It's easy to see.
That's what it was. It was like he was like, "What you say?"
Yeah.
And just for that moment, he picked them up full court.
Locked
them up full court.
The speed.
Was posting them.
Yeah.
Just went crazy.
Even what's the name that used to come to Booker T? Kendall.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, boy.
Boy, was fast.
Yo, Kendall be pulling up a half court. Ain't nothing you could do.
Yeah.
That's just another level. Like,
Hey, look, man, this was good convo, man. We got our boy Caleb back. We gotta get him in. It's another episode if y'all got time. All right, bet. I only got 15 minutes left on this memory card anyway, so we're gonna be back, man. This was episode 17.
Episode 17, man. Love of the game.
Love of the game. That's what we're gonna title it, man.
Love of the game. I love
of the game.
Yeah, game.
Man, that's awesome. We're gonna check you guys in episode 18. Peace.
Peace.